Rory then repeats his daily routine: absent parents, spoiled food, missing front door, and nightmare robots, all your normal stuff. The next morning, he finds his food is more spoiled than normal, and yet again, he can't find the front door. This time as he's searching his house, he hears a knocking from inside the walls that sounds like an engine failing. The sound abruptly stops, and so does the hissing vents and the shower, but the refrigerator is left running. Rory brushes that off and goes to bed. This night, Rory doesn't have any nightmares, and not only that, but his room is now dirty, with the wallpaper peeling and the carpet being filthy. One of the closet doors is sagging and the other is bent, and all of the room's doors are covered in dust. The bed's blankets are also dirty and falling apart. Reading about the Five Nights at Freddy's 4 bedroom while rotting is pretty interesting. Rory notices that he's changed too. He's older with longer hair, a face covered with acne, and an almost skeletal body. Instead of the 7-year-old boy he looked like the day before, Rory says he looks more like a 17-year-old teenager. He goes to the great room, which is now as grimy as the rest of the house, and the kitchen is infested with ants. When he opens the refrigerator, it's not what he remembers. It's more like a dispenser, with rows of fun-sized tan wafers wrapped in faded yellow packaging. They don't taste like much and disintegrate in his mouth. He tries to find his parents, but it turns out their door is fake. It has no hinges or gaps around the edges. Similarly, his parents' bathroom is just a fake door with a speaker above it, playing the sounds of a shower running. Rory notices metal tracks on the floor that lead to his room. He follows one set that disappears under a door. Rory yanks it open and discovers a decrepit purple-blue bunny costume with deadly-looking teeth and claws. This is Nightmare Bonnie, one of the animatronics tormenting Rory during his night terrors. However, it turns out he's nothing more than a costume hung on a flimsy metal skeleton that's transported to Rory's room on rails throughout the house. Rory explores further, finding Nightmare Fox in the closet, Nightmare Freddy in a trapdoor under his bed, and Nightmare Chica in a closet. Rory continues to search the house, finding even more fake doors, but nothing else. He figures the refrigerator's wafers must refill from somewhere, and after gutting the dispenser, he finds a tunnel. He wisely grabs a flashlight before he ventures further, and ends up in a concrete hallway lined with gas canisters. These are connected to hoses, and the gas is pumped into the house. There's a machine that currently isn't running, and past that, Rory finds a clipboard on a desk. Attached to it is a paper with a handwritten entry. The date on it is just a month after Rory's 7th birthday. Rory reads the entry. Subject continues to react with fear to what he perceives to be creatures. Fear level 9. He flips through more similar entries. According to the papers, the gas in the tanks were hallucinogens that were pumped into Rory's house through the vents, hence why they were hissing. The gas made him think his life was normal, and it also caused Rory's night terrors. The whole thing was an experiment to study the effects of ongoing fear in children. Whoever was behind the experiment wanted to see what would happen if a child experienced the same terrors every night, without a proper day life to balance out the nightmares. The machine pumping the gas had broken down, allowing Rory to see through the illusion.